Matchup here, the Wheaton Thunder and the Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Glad to have you aboard. This is the opening possession for the Thunder, and they turn it over. Hannah Schweider, the senior, with the turnover. No score, just a minute into this CCIW battle. It is the CCIW conference opener for the Blue Jays. Meanwhile, the Thunder come in with a conference mark of 0-1. They lost up in Kenosha against Carthage at Tarbell Arena on Wednesday. There's a shot, and a three ball is good by Kate Bowling, the freshman. And the Blue Jays are on top 3-0. Pressure in the backcourt now by Elmhurst. Starting five for Tethany Carrillo's Blue Jays today, as that shot is off. Taylor Harrison, Marissa Masato, Kate Matthews, Kate Bowling, and Marissa Urso, the fifth-year senior, getting the start here today. Meanwhile, for Wheaton, Lily Schwen, Hannah Schweider, Ellie Castle, Kaylee Hermanson, and Annie Tate, the starting five for head coach Kent Madsen. Into the lane with the left hand, half hook shot by Castle is no good, and the Blue Jays now in possession. Elmhurst coming off of their first win of the season last Saturday at Dominican, winning 72-60, too hard off the glass, and a foul over the back. Marissa Masato, the sophomore, will get called for the personal. That is her first, and it's the team's first. So the Blue Jays come in 1-6. Meanwhile, the Thunder 7-1. That loss to Carthage on Wednesday, their first loss of the season. First of two here today. After this one, it'll be the Wheaton and the Elmhurst University men's team battling it out at approximately 4 o'clock here this afternoon. Kate Matthews getting called for the foul. Matthews, a freshman. Matthews and Bowling, freshman. Masato, sophomore. Harrison and Urso, the two seniors in the starting five for Tethany Carrillo. Blocked from behind nicely by Masato. 3-0 Blue Jays. Kent Madsen, by the way, in his 12th year as the head coach of the Thunder. Tethany Carrillo in her 15th season as the head coach of the Blue Jays. Shot down low by Harrison is off, but a travel violation called against the Thunder, will bring the ball back to the Blue Jays. .7:21 remaining here in this opening quarter. Again, the first of two here today. So glad you're logged on to BlueJayTV.com off the fingertips of Harrison. And the Blue Jays turn it over. A zone trap by the Blue Jays. Thunder get it over. Kind of that Euro move is no good by Hermanson, and we got a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to hit Bowling with the foul. It is on Kate. It's her first. Third team foul. Remember, 5 is the limit per quarter. Down low, the shot is off by Tate. Tate is averaging a double-double for the Thunder. She's averaging over 20 points per game and 10.5 rebounds per game as well. Annie Tate, the junior from Elburn, went to St. Charles North High School. That triple is good by Marissa Masato. Masato coming off of a 13-point, 12-rebound effort against Dominican in River Forest last Saturday. That one's good by Hermanson. Kaylee Hermanson, the junior, puts Wheaton on the board, and it's 6-2. 6:20 remaining here in this first quarter. Urso tried to dump it off to Matthews, pass a little high. Into the game for the Thunder, Caroline Sickink, sophomore, 5'10", from Asheville, North Carolina. Went to Asheville Christian Academy and then went to Gordon College before transferring over to Wheaton College. 6-2 Blue Jays with the early lead. Just over 4 minutes gone by here in this opening quarter. 9 to shoot. 3-ball attempt by Sickink, but a whistle before the shot and a 3-second violation will be called against the Thunder. Morgan Collar, sophomore, into the game for Harrison. Morgan Collar had 13 points against Dominican. So did Taylor Harrison, by the way. Harrison, Collar, and Masato each had 13 points in that victory last Saturday against Dominican in River Forest. Poked away nicely by Swider. Swider's a good ball player. By the way, this is the 88th meeting between these two schools. Wheaton has 72 wins. Elmhurst with 15 in the series history. That shot is blocked. Urso comes away with it. Marissa will bring it out now. Work around a Musato screen. Bowling picks up her dribble. Under 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Shot short by Masato, may have been partially blocked. Schwen into the front court here for the Thunder. Swider, good. Hannah Swider, boy, she is a good ball player. Averaging over 11 points per game, nearly 5 rebounds per game, 5'10" senior. Local product, went to Wheaton North. Congratulations to the Wheaton North Falcons, winning the 7A IHSA State Football Championship. As that 3-ball is off the mark, rebound into the hands of Hermanson. Hermanson brings it up herself. Thunder with a chance to tie. And a foul called on the take. This foul is going to be on Kate Matthews. That's going to be her second. Katie Matrice is going to come into the game for Coach Carrillo. And we've got a timeout on the floor here. 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in this opening quarter. It's 6-4 in favor of the Blue Jays. Mentioned Wheaton losing on Wednesday. Wheaton losing on Wednesday, up in Kenosha. 50-39. It was the lowest offensive output of the season for the Thunder, scoring just 39 points, losing 50-39. So Carthage 1-0 in conference play. Wheaton is 0-1. Other action around the league. These are all CCIW conference openers. Augustana is at Milliken. Carroll is at Illinois Wesleyan. And, Carthage takes the 1-0 conference record into Naperville to take on the Cardinals of North Central. For North Central, it is its conference opener today. That loss on Wednesday, the Wheaton loss to Carthage. Swider had a good game. Hannah Swider had 13 points and 6 rebounds. Annie Tate had a double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds. Nice shot there by Hermanson in the lane. Put back by Sickink, and it goes off of Sickink. It'll be Blue Jay basketball. Wheaton Thunder men's team has entered R.A. Faginal Hall. And a turnover by the Blue Jays. Here come the Thunder. And it's stolen, but a kick ball. Marissa Urso with the kick ball. Wheaton has won 10 of the last 11 meetings. Last meeting between these two teams, as that shot is off the mark, Urso gets the rebound, was February 6th. 2021. That was at King Arena in Wheaton. Wheaton winning 69-54. Nice take to the hoop that time by Katie Matrice, and she was fouled, so the sophomore will come to the line here to shoot 2. And here's another look at it. Nice take by Matrice. Foul, by the way, was on Caroline Sickink, her first. Marissa Urso had a good game the last time these two teams met. She had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And so Tethny Carrillo decided to insert her into the starting lineup here this afternoon. Marissa Urso, a fifth-year senior. Very aggressive guard as Matrice hits the 2 free throws to make it 8-4. So a good start here by the Blue Jays, and again, that full court trapping zone, but the Thunder do get it across. Nice take off the glass and in by Anna Mooney. Anna, 5'7" sophomore from Holt, Michigan, and the Thunder are within 2. And a travel violation here against the Blue Jays. And now a chance for Wheaton to tie things up with a conventional bucket or take the lead with a 3. Five turnovers for Elmhurst, 3 turnovers for Wheaton so far here in this first quarter. Sickink, double teamed, nice pass, and the bucket is good by Mooney. Mooney with the left-handed lay-in, and we're tied at 8. 2:25 remaining here in the opening quarter. Matrice passes it off here to Bowling. Back to Matrice. Shot clock down to 10. Matrice, and she traveled. 6th turnover of the quarter for the Blue Jays. Jackie Hurst into the game for Tethny Carrillo, along with Ella Riley, a couple of freshmen. And for the Thunder, Zoe Nordling, a junior, into the game for Coach Madsen. Ella Riley, 5'8" freshman from Plymouth, Michigan. And Jackie Hurst is a 6-foot freshman from Rochester, Michigan. Tethny Carrillo, pretty young team this season. Nordling on the drive. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It will go to the Thunder. Peyton Schmidt into the game now for the Blue Jays. Schmidt, the 5'6" sophomore from West Dundee. Went to Dundee Crown. She comes in for Katie Matrice. 1:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Nice take to the hoop that time by Annika Richardson. She is a freshman. She got fouled. Richardson from Northfield, Minnesota. And she will come to the line here to shoot two. Morgan Collar with the foul. That is her first. It's the 5th team foul. As that first free throw misses for Richardson. Wheaton, by the way, has just one team foul here in the quarter with 1:43 to play. Richardson misses them both. So it's still 8-8. CCIW battle here between Wheaton and Elmhurst. Schmidt passes it off. Left-handed shot, no good by Hurst, but an offensive rebound by Collar, and we're going to have a held ball here. Oh, well, no, we're going to have a foul call. Foul is on Hermanson for Kaylee. That's her first. 12-foot shot is off the mark by Riley. Here comes the Thunder. Still tied at 8. Nice take to the hoop by Nordling, and she was fouled. Thunder doing a pretty good job of attacking the rim. And for the Blue Jays, the foul was on Kate Bowling. That is her second personal foul. Hermanson is back into the game for the Thunder. Nordling to the line to shoot two. And that free throw breaks the tie. The Thunder by 1 here, 9-8. Thunder averaging 62 points per game. The Blue Jays averaging 61 points per game. Thunder by 2, 10-8. Urso veers off to the right, hands it off to Riley. Urso driving, puts up the runner. Oh, and it gets stuck between the rim and the backboard. And the ball will go over to the Thunder. Don't see that too often. Just under a minute remaining to play here in this opening quarter. 4 10-minute quarters on the women's side. Second game of our doubleheader. The men, it will be 2 20-minute halves on the men's side. You want to stick around for that men's game. 2 top 10 ranked teams. The Wheaton men's team and the Blue Jays men's team will battle it out. Right around 4 o'clock or so later this afternoon, the second game of our doubleheader here on BlueJayTV.com. Triple is off the mark that time by Riley, and now the Thunder with a chance to perhaps take the last shot here. Ball is loose, and we're going to have a held ball here. Possession arrow going to the Blue Jays. So the shot clock turned off. Harrison is back into the game for Hurst. 22 seconds to play here in the quarter. We'll see if the Blue Jays decide to hold for one here. They've got the ball trailing by 2. Urso drives, lost control of the ball. Now the Thunder with a chance. Hermanson drops it off nicely, and the lay-in by Richardson at the buzzer. And so it's a 4-point lead for the Thunder at the end of 1, 12-8. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
And welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall at the end of one. The Thunder lead it by a score of 12-8. First quarter numbers, the Thunder shot 5 of 17 from the field for 29%. The Blue Jays just 2 of 12 for 17%, each team with 11 rebounds. Turnovers, though, an issue. The Blue Jays had 8 turnovers. The Thunder with 4 turnovers. And so we are underway here in the second quarter. Mark Kruger, delighted to have you with us. Blue Jay basketball as the Thunder turn it over here to start the second quarter. Bowling hit a 3, Masato hit a 3, Matrice hit a couple of free throws. That was all the scoring for the Blue Jays in the opening quarter. Mooney hit a couple of field goals for the Thunder. She ended up with 4 points in that opening quarter. Now a foul is going to be called here. Kaylee Hermanson with a foul. That is her first personal. First of the quarter. Urso at the point here for Tethany Carrillo's Blue Jays. Passes it off to Schmidt. Harrison at the elbow to Urso. 7 on the shot clock. Inside to Harrison. Harrison has to get it up. The hook shot is good. Taylor Harrison with her first field goal of the game. She averages over 10 points per game, 7 rebounds as well. And the Blue Jays are within 2. 12-10 Thunder. Here's Schwen passing it off, and it was deflected out of bounds by Masato. It'll be Thunder basketball, 16 on the shot clock. Lily Schwen will inbound it for the Thunder. Swider holding up top. 10 on the shot clock already. Hermanson will take the jumper and hit. Boy, Kaylee Hermanson has a really nice release. Her second field goal of the game, and the Thunder lead by 4. 14-10. Urso works around a Masato screen and a whistle and a foul. Foul is going to be on Lily Schwen, the sophomore's first. Thunder are giving up on average 49 points per game. The Thunder are allowing 78 points per game this season. Ball inside, down on the floor goes Harrison, and whose ball is it? It's going to go to the Thunder. Wheaton ball, 8:25 to go in the half. Annie Tate, she averages, as I mentioned, over 20 points per game. She has been held scoreless so far. Kick ball by Peyton Schmidt, so that should reset the shot clock to 20. And it is reset. Marissa Masato is guarding Tate. Tate really asking for that ball down low. Hermanson on the spin move, and it's stolen by Schmidt. Schmidt's going to take it all the way and leave it short, but a whistle and a foul. Nice job by Peyton Schmidt, the sophomore, poking it in. Let's take another look at it at the defensive end. There's the steal, and Schmidt's going to take it all the way. Got fouled by Schwen. For Lily, that is her second. And so Peyton Schmidt to the line here to shoot a pair. Peyton cannot get the first free throw to go. As a team, the Blue Jays are shooting 66% from the foul line. The Thunder 67%. Peyton's second free throw is good. Her first point of the afternoon, and the Blue Jays are within 3. Back in the game is Anna Mooney. Getting that zone trap here by the Blue Jays. Trying to create some Thunder turnovers here. Swider, though, gets it across half court. Swider with a bounce pass into the corner. Picking up her dribble is Castle, and it's stolen. Here come the Blue Jays. It's Schmidt that will slow things up. Skip pass, Urso for 3. Back of the iron, no good, but she was right on target, just a little too strong. But the Blue Jays get the loose ball and a fresh 20-second shot clock. Urso working around a Masato screen. Masato holding, now hands it off to Riley, and she'll take the shot. It's off to the right. Castle gets the rebound and a bounce pass to Swidel. Nice take into the lane off the glass by Annie Tate. So there is her first 2 points of the game. It comes with 7 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Thunder lead by 5, 16-11. Inside to Harrison, double teamed. Urso left wide open, right baseline. That one a little bit short. Hermanson got the rebound. Urso had a good look at it. Harrison was double teamed, so that left Marissa with a wide open look. Speaking of wide open looks, Mooney, and Schmidt comes down with it. And a whistle, and I think Tethny Carrillo wants a timeout, and she is going to get it. Kate Bowling is going to return to the Blue Jay lineup. It is a 30-second timeout taken by Tethny Carrillo. Again, just a reminder, this is the first of 2 doubleheader here on BlueJayTV.com. The men will take center stage after this one, the Blue Jays and the Thunder. Both teams highly ranked as far as the preseason rankings go. According to D3Hoops.com, the latest rankings had the Thunder ranked 5th and the Blue Jays ranked number 7. Well, the Blue Jays coming off of a tough loss on Wednesday, their first loss of the season at Calvin, losing 75-57. So the Blue Jays, the men's team, come into that game 6-1, the Thunder 7-0. So you'll want to stick around for that one. Either stay logged on or come on over here to R.A. Fagnall Hall and see the game in person. That one will get going about a half hour after the conclusion of this one, right around 4 o'clock or so. Of course, assuming this one does not go into triple or quadruple overtime. 6:20 remaining here in this first half. Blue Jay basketball trailing by 5. And now a whistle. And what's the deal here? They're pointing to Marissa Urso. And, well, they're going to allow a Thunder substitution. Zoe Nordling is going to come into the game. Into the game for the Blue Jays, Kate Matthews, number 30. She inbounds the ball to Bowling. So now we're ready to go. Here's Urso. Getting it inside, blocked from behind, but getting it back was Harrison. So Taylor, nice job. She had her first shot blocked. Let's take another look at it here. Nice entry pass into Taylor. Blocked shot, but she got the ball back, took it up strong, and got fouled. Foul is on Ellie Castle. And so Harrison hits the first free throw, and Taylor will have one more. Taylor from Aurora Central Catholic, went to a couple of schools, Ohio Dominican and Quincy University, before ending up here at Elmhurst University. Misses that second free throw. So it's 16-12. The Thunder by 4. Tate really looking for the ball, and no, wave off the bucket. It's an offensive foul. Great job by Marissa Urso of drawing the foul. Here's another look at it here. You see Tate really asking for it. There's the entry pass, and Urso, oh yeah, she held her ground. Her feet were outside the circle. Good call by the official. For Tate, her first. Urso's three is no good. Boy, it'd be nice if we could get Tate to commit her second foul. 5:34 to go here in the half. Here is Tate. She comes outside now. Driving the baseline here is Nordling. Kicks it out. Castle, right baseline shot is good. Ellie Castle, her first 2 points of the game. Castle averaging about 7 points per game, over 8 rebounds as well for the Thunder. The lead is back up to 6. Entry pass into Harrison is deflected and stolen by the Thunder. Wheaton on the attack. Swider takes the jumper and hits. And Tethny Carrillo may, well, she's not going to call a timeout. Thunder by 8, 20-12, just under 5 to play here. Harrison left free. Left-handed shot too strong, but she was fouled. So Harrison returns to the foul line. She'll shoot 2. Into the game, Morgan Collar. She'll come in to replace Matthews. Also back into the game is Katie Matrice. She comes in to give Urso a breather. Harrison, a 63% free throw shooter on the year. And the Blue Jays trail by 7. It's a 6-point game, 20-14. Richardson is back in for the Thunder. She comes in for Castle. And again, that full court zone trap by the Blue Jays here. Thunder by 6, 20-14. Thunder really spreading the floor, and on the drive by Swider, she was fouled. Peyton Schmidt with a foul, her first, and it's the first team foul of the quarter. The Thunder are over the limit. They have 5 team fouls already. Steal by Harrison. Taylor goes up and puts it in. 7 points for Harrison, all 7 of her points coming here in the second quarter. And Harrison comes in and gets the steal, and it's going to be a held ball, and the possession arrow going to the Blue Jays. So Taylor Harrison coming up there. You see the tail end of it as he reached in and got the steal, ultimately a held ball. So Taylor making some big plays here. Getting the field goal at the offensive end and getting the steal and the held ball at the defensive end. And so the Blue Jays with the ball now trailing by just 4. As we approach the 4-minute mark of this first half. Inside to Collar, and she couldn't quite come up with it as it was knocked out of bounds by the Thunder. 11 to shoot for the Blue Jays. 4:01 to play here in the half. Bowling on the drive, and she lost it. Turnover for Elmhurst. Under 4 minutes to play here. Hermanson passes it off. The drive by Nordling, left hand is too strong. Here come the Blue Jays now on the attack. Bowling. Pass it off into the corner to Schmidt. Skip pass back to Bowling. Boy, Thunder doing a great job defensively here on this set. 13 to shoot. On the entry pass, we've got a foul against the Thunder. So the Blue Jays will be shooting free throws here as the Thunder are over the limit. The foul is on Annika Richardson, her first. And so Harrison to the line here to shoot 2. And Taylor is the leading scorer for the Blue Jays here today. 8 points now for Taylor. And the Blue Jays are within 2. 20-18. Back in the game for the Thunder. Taylor Sanders, senior. We've got an official's timeout here as something is on the uniform there. One of the Thunder players, that's Annie Tate. And now it looks like they've got that all taken care of. Now we're ready to go. Blue Jays trailing by just 2 here with 3:25 to play in the first half. Three-ball attempt by Tate is good. Annie Tate rattles off a triple, and it's 23-18. Thunder by 5. Schmidt holding outside. Under 3 minutes to play. Schmidt getting it into Collar. She was double teamed. Bit of contact there, but no call. Into the corner here is Hermanson. Hermanson at the elbow. Spins. Puts up the shot, no good, but she traveled. She got Harrison in the air, but she indeed took one too many steps. Take another look at it here. You see Harrison committed, and the extra step by Hermanson, and the Thunder turned the ball over here. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Bowling. Coming up is Collar, poked away, but Collar got it back. Good defense by Swider. 7 on the shot clock. Tried to get it into Harrison. Harrison thought she was held. No call. Hermanson with a bounce pass into the corner to Sanders. Oh, that's a travel. No call. Instead, Swider, her 3-ball is off the mark and into the hands of Collar. Here's Bowling now. 1:50 remaining. Blue Jays need a bucket. They've had just 2 field goals here in the second quarter, all by Harrison. Missed that one, put it back and in. Points in the quarter by the Blue Jays, 11 of those 12 points coming from Taylor Harrison. Peyton Schmidt has the other free throw. Scoop shot and a wild shot by Hermanson, and she was called for the travel. Bunch of substitutions now for the Blue Jays. Masato is back in, Urso is back in. Sickink is back in for the Thunder. And also Jackie Hurst is back in for Tethny Carrillo. So the Blue Jays, if they could hit a triple here, they can tie the game up. They trail by 3, 23-20. Pass to Schmidt is no good, and we're going to have a held ball, though, and possession arrow going to the Thunder. 23-20 in favor of the Wheaton Thunder. Nordling will inbound it. She gets it into Swider. Gets that half-court zone trap for the Blue Jays. And they do get it over. Inside off the glass is good by Caroline Sickink. Her first 2 points of the game. Thunder did a good job off that zone trap. 5-point lead for the Thunder. Schmidt into the lane, kicks it out to Urso. Urso penetrates, puts up the shot, no good, a whistle and a foul. Foul is on Hannah Swider. That is her first. Urso hits the free throw. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. 25-21, Thunder with the ball in a 4-point lead. There's about a 9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and a reach-in. Foul on Jackie Hurst. It's her first. It's only the third team foul. 24 seconds to play. 4-second differential now on the shot clock and the game clock. So the Blue Jays do have another foul to give if they elect to do that. And a drive and a foul. Nordling with the take to the hoop. She put it up with the left hand. Got fouled. So Nordling to the line here to shoot two. Take another look. Nice take with the left hand. Foul is on Marissa Urso. For Marissa, it is her first. Free throw by Nordling is good. Zoe will have one more. Nordling hits the 2 free throws. Back into the game is Anna Mooney for the Thunder. It's a 6-point lead. 27-21 with just under 16 seconds to go in the first half. Pressure now by Nordling. Urso. 10 seconds to go in the half. Schmidt with 3 seconds to go. Scoop shot off the glass and in. Peyton Schmidt with just seconds to go in the quarter gets the scoop shot lay-in to go. And with that bucket, the Blue Jays are within 4. 27-23 is your halftime score live from R.A. Fagnell Hall. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Randy Morales. I'm a freshman and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Schick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Schick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon, and depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class. One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities. I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it. My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome. Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any like extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's like one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in like classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And like I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are, because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving these students like the experience of a lifetime and the ability to become who they're meant to be.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to change our lives.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
Your story begins as we welcome you to Elmhurst University. From your first day of orientation, our focus is getting you acclimated to college life and making you a part of the Elmhurst community.
Definitely Elmhurst was the one that I fell in love with. Right when you stepped on campus, it was a nice environment. It just felt like home.
The goal of first year seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
A lot of times there's that doubt that I don't know if I can make it here. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I feel it is our role as an institution to get those doubts out of their mind the second they are on this campus.
Once you've started classes, our responsibility is to support you both personally and academically.
Your faculty and your staff who are here and committed to your success are going to be walking with you on that journey, providing both the challenge and the support for you along that way.
I changed my major about 5 times, and so I really needed someone there to help me through it, help me pick out new classes, to help me make sure that I graduate on time.
So they support us academically, but they're also interested in our lives as a whole individual. For example, when I was applying for the Fulbright, they were more than willing and super supportive.
Along with supporting you, our job is to make sure you challenge yourself in order to make the most of your experience.
When the students, especially in computer science, go out into related fields, they're going to be confronted with adapting to new environments, new technologies, and we try to challenge them in the classroom to adapt, to learn how to learn.
I've had teachers go to me and say, like, I think you'd be interested in research, so they introduced me to some professors, and I've been doing research now for 3 semesters. It taught me a lot about myself, definitely, and about the way I adapt to different situations.
I think we all learn best when we're a little bit scared, a little bit on the edge. I really believe that the things that are beyond the typical, experiencing undergraduate research, studying abroad, having a quality internship, some of those things are going to be most memorable and meaningful and really impactful for them.
As your academic journey at Elmhurst comes to an end, our relationship reaches a crucial point as we launch you into the next phase of your life.
Elmhurst is a liberal arts college that aims at creating educated citizens, and that's not a process that just takes 4 years or 2 years. We're invested in these students. We give our kind of heart and soul to them while they're here, and so we care if they succeed once they leave.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution in a way that helped us to become a better sense of who we are and who we as an institution want to be in the world. We don't at Elmhurst tell students what to think, but we try to teach them how to engage with their own values to become better citizens of this country, of this world.
And that makes me proud to be a part of the community of Elmhurst.
I'm confident in our graduates because I know we've prepared them both personally and professionally. We love to see them fly the nest and flourish.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. We are at halftime of the CCIW women's game. Wheaton and Elmhurst, the Thunder lead it by 4 here, 27-23. Mark Kruger, delighted to have you with us as we take a look at the first half numbers. Fairly even. Elmhurst with 17 rebounds, Wheaton 16. Turnovers, Elmhurst had 14 in the first half, the Thunder had 12. Big difference is that the Thunder just shot the ball a little bit better. In the first half, the Thunder were 11 of 26 for 42%. The Blue Jays, shooting just 27% in the first half. They were 6 of 22. 2 field goals in the first quarter. The Blue Jays had 4 field goals in the second quarter. Taylor Harrison leading the way for the Blue Jays, all 11 of her points coming in that second quarter. She's the only player in double figures. Leading scorer for the Thunder, Annie Tate. She had 5 first half points. So the Thunder will have the ball here to start the third quarter. Don't forget, the first of 2, second game of our doubleheader here on Blue Jay TV. It will be 2 highly ranked men's basketball teams, Wheaton and Elmhurst, and an offensive foul called here against Ellie Castle. That is her second. Check that. That is her third personal foul. Ellie Castle, the last time these two teams played, as that drive by Collar is partially blocked. Steal by Bowling. Well, now getting it back is Hermanson. Hermanson drops it off. Left baseline shot by Castle is good. Ellie Castle now with 4. Ellie Castle, the last time these two teams met, she had 16 rebounds, which at the time is a career best. 6 offensive rebounds. That was back on February 6th, in which the Thunder won in Wheaton, 69-54. Zoe Nordling had 11 points and 6 rebounds coming off the bench for the Thunder. Swider had 14 for Wheaton. Shot partially blocked, and now the Thunder come up with it. 6-point lead for Wheaton. Thunder led by 4 at the end of the first quarter, 12-8. Led by 4 at halftime, 27-23, and the left-handed lay-in is good by Annie Tate. Tate now with 7, so a quick 4-0 run to start the third quarter by the Thunder. It's 31-23. 8-point lead here for the Thunder. Collar with a nice drop step And the left-handed lay-in is good. First points of the afternoon for Morgan Collar. (31-25). Breaking free down low is Hannah Swider. 6 points now for Swider. Harrison quickly off the bench. She's at the scorer's table for the Blue Jays. 33-25. Matthews into the lane. The shot is off to the right. No good. Urso battling for it. And the call by Jen Washoe is a held ball. Harrison back in the game, and checking back in for the Thunder is Taylor Sanders. Sanders is a senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. .7:43 remaining here in the third quarter. It's the conference opener for the Blue Jays. The Thunder played Carthage on Wednesday and losing, so the Thunder 0-1 in the CCIW coming into this game. Last Elmhurst win against the Thunder was here at R.A. Faginal Hall back in January of 2016. Blue Jays winning that game by 10, 60-50. Here's Schwen in the open floor off the steal, off the inbounds pass. Into the corner, Swider for three is good. Timeout taken by Tethany Carrillo as Swider hits the three, and the lead is now 11. 36-25 Thunder. It's a 30-second timeout taken by Tethany Carrillo. Yeah, at the time, back in 2016, Wheaton was ranked number 15 in the country. Kayla Jones had 17 points. Michaela Coomer had 14 points and 13 rebounds for the Blue Jays back in January of 2016. By the way, there is an update from Naperville. The North Central College Cardinal football team playing a NCAA quarterfinal football game against Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, RPI, the Engineers, and just over 9 minutes left to go in the game. Cardinals are well in command, 55-6. So the Cardinals will move on to the national semifinal round next week. Congratulations to Coach Thorne and the North Central College Cardinals. Barring a major upset by the Engineers, the Cardinals moving on to the semifinal round and looking to repeat as national champions. All right, here we go. Blue Jay basketball out of the timeout here. 9-2 run by the Thunder to start this third quarter. And now Jen Washoe is at the scorer's table. We're not quite ready yet. Can it give us an opportunity to tell you that 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one, we will have the men's game. Elmhurst and Wheaton. You want to stick around for that one. Two nationally ranked teams, two teams in the top 10, according to D3hoops.com, and that should be a great matchup. Blue Jay basketball, here we go. 7:24 left to play here in the third. Harrison really battling down on the block. Urso did not get it to her. Harrison, one dribble, bottom of the backboard. She got it back, though, and she got fouled. Taylor Harrison is just a terror on the glass. Boy, when she puts her mind to it, she is unstoppable. Gets double-teamed every time she gets the ball, basically. Foul is on Sanders, her first. Second team foul as Taylor misses the first free throw. She'll have one more. Again, Taylor averaging 11 points per game, so she's right at her average, though, as she misses both of those free throws, however. So it's still 36-25, Thunder by 11. Hermanson into the lane. Hermanson sidesteps Harrison. Taylor with the block, and she threw it in, and it went off of Sanders, so it will go to the Blue Jays. Boy, Taylor being very, very aggressive in that second quarter, and that aggressiveness is carrying on here in the third quarter. Urso into the lane. Passes it off to Matthews. Matthews can't get it to go. Left baseline, out of bounds to the Thunder. Boy, the Blue Jays just not shooting the ball well here this afternoon. And as a result, they find themselves trailing by 11. 7 total field goals in the game for Elmhurst. Schwen gets it in the corner. Schwen now with the ball back. Up top, Hermanson. 13 on the shot clock for the Thunder. Knocked out of bounds by Matthews. It will be Thunder basketball with 10 on the shot clock. Schwen will inbound it here for Wheaton. Schwen with a nice bounce pass, and the left-handed lay-in is good by Sanders. For Taylor, her first 2 points of the game. Wow, the lead is now 13 for Wheaton. Here, Harrison giving it up. Matthews connecting from about 16 feet. First field goal of the game for the freshman Kate Matthews. The lead down to 11, 38-27. 5:43 left here in the third. Behind the back dribble by Tate. Tate lost control of it, coming up with it Urso. Marissa surveying the floor, passes it off to Masato. Masato takes the left baseline shot, that's no good. Ball down on the floor and a foul called against Harrison. Harrison's first. First team foul of the quarter. Morgan Collar back into the game. She comes in for Marissa Masato. And the Thunder and head coach Kent Madsen wants to talk things over. A 30-second timeout taken by the Thunder. .11 lead for the Thunder. Blue Jays 8 of 30 for 27% shooting from the floor. Meanwhile, the Thunder shooting 50%, 16 of 32 from the field in this afternoon's game. Sanders holds it up top, brings it up top, I should say. Now they swing it to the far side. Popping up top is Sanders. Schwen with 8 to shoot. Schwen picks up her dribble, bounce passes it into Sanders. She makes the move, and it's off of Urso's leg. Thunder with 2 seconds to shoot. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in the third. Sickink back into the game for Hermanson. Again, shot clock is at 2. 38-27, Thunder with the lead. By the way, after this game, the Blue Jays will stay at home here. They'll take on the Big Blue of Milliken on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, for another CCIW matchup. Meanwhile, the Wheaton Thunder will be at home against Carroll for a conference battle. That also is a 7 o'clock tip-off. So both of these two teams will be back in action on Wednesday night. Sanders puts up the shot at the buzzer. No good. Harrison got the rebound. Tried to outlet it, and it was nearly stolen, but Marissa Urso comes up with the ball. Marissa now looking for an outlet, popping up his collar, and a whistle and a travel. Morgan's moved to the hoop, and she got called for the travel. Still an 11-point lead, but both teams have been stuck on their respective numbers here for a while here. Still 38-27, 4:40 to play here in the third. Sanders pops out. Top of the key, 3-ball by Tate, front of the rim, no good. Urso with the rebound. Marissa pushing it up. Blue Jays don't have the numbers. Marissa, boy, she really wants to get it into Harrison. She looks for a screen to Taylor. Taylor to the far side to Bowling. Good movement into Collar. Collar puts the ball on the floor. Ultimately got triple teamed. And the foul is going to be on Sanders. Sanders can't believe it. Well, now the two officials are talking things over. It is on Sanders, and for Taylor, that is her second. Third team foul of the quarter for Wheaton. Well, they're saying it was a shooting foul, so Harrison will shoot two. 4:11 remaining here in the third, and Taylor hits the free throw. She now has a dozen. 10-point lead for the Thunder. 38-29. Richardson back into the game for the Thunder. Out goes Sanders. Left baseline shot is good by Annie Tate. Tate now with 9. Schmidt got cut off on the block. Looking for an outlet. Ooh, I think that might have went off the leg of Schmidt, but the Blue Jays will take it. It'll be Elmhurst basketball. Peyton will trigger the inbound here. 21 on the shot clock. Peyton gets it into Urso. And Marissa will dribble it to the top of the key, set up the offense. Collar sets the screen. Harrison into Collar. Collar with the hook, and it's good. Morgan Collar with her second field goal of the game. It's a single-digit advantage for the Thunder, 40-31. Near travel by Wheaton. Officials didn't call it. Blue Jay crowd wanting the call. Swider splits the defenders, puts it up and in. Count it, and Swider will look to complete the three-point play. Good move by Hannah. Take another look at it here. The nice drive, splitting of the defenders. Count the bucket. And a chance to complete the three-point play. Kate Bowling with the foul, her third. Hannah Swider, as I mentioned, 14 points the last time these two teams met. She was 6 of 9 from the field in that game. She completes the three-point play here. She's got a dozen. She's the leading scorer for the Thunder. It's 43-31 Wheaton. Exactly 3 minutes to play here in the third. Nice take by Matrice, and she was fouled. So a chance for Katie to complete the three-point play as we take another look at the drive by Katie from the top of the key. Nice screen by Harrison, and the bucket and a chance to complete the three-point play. Richardson commits the foul, her second. Matrice does indeed complete the three-point play, 43-34. Three-ball attempt by Richardson is off the mark and a held ball. Possession arrow going to the Thunder. Take another look at it here. Long rebound. Good battle for it. Tate will inbound it now. Richardson lost it. Here come the Blue Jays on the attack. Harrison leading the floor. Oh, and she couldn't quite get it to go. Richardson gets the rebound. Oh, man. Taylor wishing to have that one back. Boy, she ran the floor beautifully. Couldn't quite finish the lay-in as the Thunder turn the ball over. Boy, the Blue Jays, we need to capitalize here. We need to get a bucket. Trailing by just 9, 43-34. See if they can get the ball into Harrison here. Harrison is guarded by Richardson. Well, instead, Taylor pops out to the top of the key. She throws it inside to Collar. Nice high-low game as Collar gets the bucket. Nice assist by Taylor Harrison. And it's 43-36. Drive by Swider. Left-handed layup is good. Boy, she's had several of those left-handed drives, and she has finished nicely. 14 points now for Swider. The lead is now 9 for the Thunder, and a steal. Here come the Thunder. Sickink lays it in. Caroline Sickink now with 4, and just like that, the lead is back up to 11. 47-36 with 1:25 to play here in the third. .15 on the shot clock. Urso kicks it out to Schmidt. Schmidt penetrates into the lane and was bumped by Swider. For Swider, her second. 15 foul. Bowling back into the game for Tethny Carrillo. Out goes Marissa Urso. So we should be shooting free throws, and indeed, Peyton Schmidt to the line here. She will shoot a pair. Schmidt is 1 for 2 from the free throw line this afternoon. Four points now for Peyton. It's a 10-point Thunder lead. Kate Matthews at the scorer's table. Schmidt hits the second free throw. Matthews comes in for Collar. Well, again, it's a single-digit lead, 47-38 with 1:10 to go. Sickink dribbles into the corner, double-teamed. Swider picks up her dribble. Skip pass is deflected and out of bounds. It'll go to the Blue Jays. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Blue Jays with a conventional bucket can cut it to 7. Matrice, top of the key to Bowling. They get it inside to Matthews, and she was fouled. So Kate Matthews with good position down low, got fouled. She will come to the line here to shoot 2. Take another look. There's the foul. Foul is on Caroline Sickink. That is her third personal foul. Matthews connects with the free throw. 3 points for Kate. She'll have one more. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Second free throw is good. All right, so the Blue Jays are within 7. Let's get a stop here. 40 seconds remaining here in the third. Swider gives it off to Nordling. Popping out is Sickink. Tate. Sickink will take the 3 and hit. Caroline Sickink nailing a 3-pointer, and it's 50-40. Boy, that was a big shot by Sickink. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Bowling inside to Matthews. Matthews with a left-handed hook. No. Putback is no good. Harrison got fouled at the buzzer, so she will come to the line as she got fouled before the horn sounded. So take another look. Boy, good aggressive job of Harrison of getting to the glass. And so Harrison will shoot 2 free throws. Foul is on Zoe Nordling. And they're not going to put any time left on the clock. So these 2 free throws, oh, okay, they're putting 0.3 of a second back on the clock. But there's nothing that the Thunder can do with that amount of time left. As Taylor hits the first free throw, she'll have 1 more here. 50-42 as Taylor hits both free throws. 0.3 of a second left. They'll get it into Sickink, and that will do it. End of the third quarter here from R.A. Fagnall Hall. The visiting Thunder of Wheaton College leading by a score of 50-42 as we'll head to the fourth quarter after this break. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
And welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. The Thunder outscoring the Blue Jays in that third quarter 23-19 to take an 8-point advantage into the fourth quarter. 15 points for Taylor Harrison and 14 points for Hannah Swider. Annie Tate has 9 points for the Thunder. All right, Blue Jay basketball here to start the fourth. Harrison double teamed and a travel. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Mark Kruger delighted to bring you Blue Jay basketball. First of 2 here today. Poke time and a steal. Bowling at the point. Passes it off here to Matrice. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Tate. Schwen gets it across half court, drops it off to Tate. Tate guarded by Matrice. Matrice with a near steal. Tate got it back. Castle looking to get it into Tate. It wasn't there. Schwen on the entry pass is stolen. Here comes Matthews. Schwen is back defensively. Inside to Harrison. Harrison blocked by Castle. Matthews, though, got the offensive rebound, and she was fouled. So Kate Matthews, the freshman, hitting the offensive glass. She got fouled. She'll be rewarded with a couple of free throws there. There you see aggressive play and the putback. Foul on Ellie Castle for Ellie. That is her 4th. High arching shot there by Kate. Gets it to go. Kate Matthews is 3 for 3 from the foul line today. She's got 5 points. And now a chance for the Blue Jays to get to within 6. 50-44. Sanders is back into the game for Coach Madsen. 8:55 remaining. Tate holding at the top of the key. 10 to shoot here for the Thunder. Hermanson takes the shot inside and scores. Kaylee Hermanson with a nice bucket down low. Good footwork in the lane. And immediately the Thunder calling a 30-second timeout here. So with that bucket by Hermanson, that gives the Thunder an 8-point lead, 52-44. Mentioned Jen Washoe, the other two officials, Ashley Logan and Doran Stewart, officiating the women's game here this afternoon. Again, about a half hour following the conclusion of this one, we will bring you the men's game between Elmhurst and Wheaton. Two teams ranked in the top 10. Blue Jays coming into the game with a record of 6-1. Mike Showers' Wheaton Thunder 7-0. That should be one heck of a battle later this afternoon. You can catch it live here on BlueJayTV.com. Glad to have you with us here on this Saturday afternoon. Blue Jays going to have to battle back here. They've got the ball, trailing by 8. 8:22 to go. Popping out here is Matrice. She puts up the three and makes it, but there was a whistle before the shot. Boy, that's a shame. Peyton Schmidt will get called for the foul. So wave off the three ball by Matrice. Boy, that was a big foul there. That could have brought the Blue Jays to within 5. Instead, it's an 8-point advantage for the Thunder, and boy, Hermanson has a good-looking 15-foot jump shot as well. This is a well-coached, very good Thunder team. Hermanson with 8. The lead is 10. Well, Matrice will try a three on the other side, and she'll hit it again. This time it counts. Big three by Katie Matrice. And the Blue Jays are trailing by just 7. Near steal by Harrison. All right, back into the game is Morgan Collar. She comes in for Taylor. 54-47 Thunder. Blue Jays are going to need some stops here. 7.5 left. Hermanson will take a three. Air ball. Loose ball, and the Blue Jays come away with it. Here's Bowling. Kate dribbles across half court. Brings it over to Schmidt here. Schmidt inside to Collar. Collar with the move, and she traveled. Morgan Collar, the sophomore, a little too anxious to make the move that time and shuffled her feet a bit. Blue Jays turn the ball back over to the Thunder. Swider now. Dribbling up top, 16 on the shot clock. Swider, Hermanson back to Swider. Hermanson will take the shot and kick. Boy, oh boy. Kaylee Hermanson has all 3 of the Thunder field goals here in this fourth quarter. And it's a 9-point lead for Wheaton. Matthews tried to get it inside, knocked away. Matrice comes up with the loose ball. Boy, see if Katie can break free for another 3. Schmidt on the drive. Schmidt with a scoop shot. No good. Collar with an offensive rebound, and Jen Washoe says we'll keep it here on this end of the floor, which means there's a Wheaton Thunder foul. Urso back into the game for the Blue Jays. Foul is going to be on Sanders, her second team foul of the quarter. Just one team foul for the Blue Jays here in this fourth quarter. 6:22 left. Matthews makes the move, short. Swider comes away with it. Tate on the drive. Tate off the glass and in. Tate now in double figures with 11. The Thunder lead is 11. 58-47. 5:50 to go. Inside to Collar. Collar off the glass and in. 8 points for Morgan. All 8 of her points coming here in the second half. Need a stop here. 58-49 Thunder. Here's Tate working on Bowling. Tate drop step off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. Matthews tracks it down in the corner. Bowling looking for instructions from Coach Carrillo. Matthews' pass is stolen. Thunder 2-on-1 situation here. Sanders passing it off. Swider with the lay-in. Sanders with the assist. Swider with the bucket. Hannah Swider with 16 points, and the lead is 11. Boy, the Thunder, they just do everything right. Running the break beautifully there, 2-on-1. Textbook execution and a foul. Swider may have fouled Matthews. Well, no, instead they're going to give it to Sanders. Sanders comes out of the game with a fourth. That's her fourth foul. Collar will sit down for Tethny Carrillo. Marissa Masato into the game. So just 3 team fouls for Wheaton, 1 team foul for the Blue Jays. Urso having trouble, and it's a 5-second violation. I should say Masato having trouble inbounding the ball, and it's a 5-second violation. Thunder basketball. Thunder ball and an 11-point lead. Entry pass inside to Tate. Tate, count the bucket, I believe, and a blocking foul. Or was it before the shot? Yeah, okay, they're saying it was before the shot. So it's going to be wave off the bucket. It's just going to be 2 free throws here by Annie Tate. Boy, I thought they were going to do the old, the old NBA continuation here. Now the official is at the scorer's table. Here, let's take another look at it here. You see the entry pass. Tate, there's the foul on that Euro sidestep move. And boy, I thought it should have been an and one, but the 2 officials, well, this ain't over yet. now the two officials are coming over to the scorer's table. And we'll see if they are giving Tate the bucket or not. And it looks like, okay, so they are giving her the bucket, right? So it's just a 1 free throw here, a chance to complete the 3-point play. Free throw is no good by Tate. So they did count the bucket. And now a foul here against Wheaton. That's Kaylee Hermanson picking up the foul. So Tate has 13 points. Swider has 16, your 2 leading scorers for the Thunder. And a steal by Tate. Boy, Annie Tate, you see why she is averaging a double-double. 20 points, 10 rebounds per game. Swider rimming around and out. Getting the rebound, Masato. Oh, but the Blue Jays turn it over. Unforced error in the back court. And the Blue Jays turn it over, and Tethny Carrillo wants a timeout. 30-second timeout taken by the Blue Jays here. With exactly 4 minutes remaining here in this one, the Thunder lead it by a score of 62-49. Again, the Wheaton Thunder coming off of their very first loss of the season on Wednesday up at Carthage. Swider had 13 points and 6 rebounds. Annie Tate had a double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds, as the Thunder could muster up just 39 points as they lost to Carthage at Tarbell Arena, 50-39. But they have rebounded nicely here this afternoon. Another CCIW road game for the Thunder. Wheaton leads at 62-49. Oh, all the way laying it in is Sickink. Caroline Sickink now with 9. And it's a 15-point advantage for the Thunder. 64-49. And on the penetration by Matrice, a foul. Hannah Swider with the foul. That is her third. It's the 5th team foul, so the Thunder are over the limit. And Matrice to the line to shoot 2. Katie connects on the first. She'll have one more. 9 points for the sophomore. Katie looking to get into double figures. And she does. 10 points now for Matrice. 64-51. Popping out is Sickink. Sickink on the drive, off the glass, no good, and a whistle. Boy, kind of a late whistle. But nevertheless, the foul will be on the Blue Jays here. As we take another look at it, Marissa Urso will get called for the, well, check that, that's Harrison Taylor with her second. Sickink hits the first free throw. She'll have one more. Caroline now in double figures with 10. Boy, the Thunder with 4 different players in double figures now. Obviously a very balanced Thunder attack here today. The lead is back up to 15 for Wheaton. 66-51. Inside shot off the glass by Musato. No good. She was the angle. She was kind of buried too far underneath the bucket. Did not have a very good angle at the shot. And so it'll be Thunder basketball here. The foul on Marissa Musato, her second. It's the 4th team foul for the Blue Jays. So one more. And the Thunder will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Tate drives into the lane. Tate has it blocked by Harrison. Oh, man, that looked like a clean block. But for Taylor, it's her third. Let's take another look at it. Watch 0-0 here. She holds up her hands, and, oh, boy, there wasn't much contact there. Peyton Schmidt back into the game for Tethany Carrillo, and Tate to the line to shoot 2. 13 points for Annie Tate. Connects on the first. Second free throw is also good. 15 points for Annie Tate. 16 points for Hannah Swider. 68-51, exactly 3 minutes remaining here in this one. Schmidt inside to Harrison. Nice drop step, couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Hermanson. Here's Swider quickly into the front court. Swider double teamed. Nice pass. Oh, bit of a travel there by Sickink. No call. Urso got the rebound. 2.5 minutes remaining. Matrice passes it off. Here's Bowling. Bowling drives into the lane. Front of the rim, no good. Whistle, though, and a foul. Kate Bowling will come to the line for the first time today. Nice drive into the lane there by Bowling. foul is on Hermanson, her third. As Bowling misses the first free throw, Kate will have one more here. Misses on both, rebound to Sickink. Still 68-51, Thunder with the lead. Three ball is short. Harrison got the rebound. Quickly ahead to Urso. Schmidt, skip pass to Bowling. Bowling will launch the three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound to Tate. Boy, Tate really got up for that one, and with authority, rips it down, and now a whistle and a timeout taken here by Kent Madsen and the Thunder here. 1:49 to play here. Kent Madsen probably telling his team it's a 30-second timeout. Take your time on the possession here. Let's run the clock. We've got the lead. It's a 17-point lead. Both teams are over the foul limit here. So with the apparent victory, the Thunder will now improve to 8-1, and they'll get to the 500 mark in the CCIW, 1-1. After losing its conference opener at Carthage on Wednesday, the Thunder with the victory here, so they'll now be 1-1 in conference. The Blue Jays will be 0-1 in the CCIW, 1-7 overall. Swider in no hurry here. Shot clock at 12. Hermanson with the dribble. Hermanson into the lane, kicks it out. Sickink into the corner. Hermanson will take the three with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and she'll hit the three. And a full timeout taken here. Boy, the Thunder ran that offensive set perfectly. Hermanson, with just 2 seconds left to go on the shot clock, buries the triple, and it is now a 20-point lead, the biggest lead of the game for the Thunder. $13 points now for Kaylee Hermanson. Impressive performance turned in this afternoon by Kent Madsen and his Thunder. And for Tethny Carrillo and her fairly young team, just another learning experience here as they'll try to gather themselves. As you take another look, a good look there at Coach Carrillo, still coaching. Blue Jays women's team will be back in action this Wednesday night, December 8th against the Big Blue of Milliken. We'll have that for you. That is a 7 o'clock tip-off this Wednesday night. Blue Jays men's team will take center stage about a half hour immediately following the conclusion of this one. And we'll have that one for you. That will be a dandy. Wheaton and Elmhurst later on today. 1:20 to play here. Urso into the lane, kicks it out to Matrice. Matrice with a nice drive off the glass and in. Katie Matrice with a nice take to the hoop. 71-53. Sickink will bring it out. Now she'll drive, has an open lay-in, missed the shot, and Harrison got the rebound. Ahead to Urso. Schmidt into the lane, and that shot will go. Peyton Schmidt with 7. 71-55. Mooney drives baseline, fell to the floor. Whistle, I think it's just, is it a foul or is it just an out of bounds? And it looks like it's a foul. Foul against the Blue Jays, so Anna Mooney to the line to shoot 2. The foul was on Morgan Collar, and for Morgan, her 3rd. Mooney's free throw rolls in. Anna now with 5. 72-55. Now it's 73-55 on the 2 free throws by Mooney. Matrice inside to Harrison, who lays it in. 17 now for Taylor Harrison. 73-57, near steal by Harrison, and that allowed an easy lay-in by Annika Richardson. 20 seconds to go, shot clock turned off. Three ball by Urso is off the mark. Mooney got the rebound, and the Thunder can just dribble this one out. Mooney, left baseline shot that time by number 3, Paris Cheney, into the game, and that will do it here from R.A. Faginal Hall. Your final score, the Wheaton Thunder come away with the victory by a score of 75-57. Unofficially for the Blue Jays, it was Taylor Harrison coming away with 17 points. Hannah Swider led a very balanced attack for the Thunder. She ended up with 16 points. Kaylee Hermanson had 13 points. Annie Tate with 15 points, and Caroline Sickink had 11. So that'll do it here from R.A. Faginal Hall. Again, your final score, the Thunder come away with the road victory 75-57. Don't forget the men's game between Elmhurst and Wheaton coming up in just about a half hour. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Mark Kruger, so long, everybody.